slowly. Advance your right leg forward, slowly, putting your hand on your pelvis. So advance your right leg forward, slowly, putting your hand on your right side of your pelvis. So what's your pelvis doing? What is it doing?
It's rotating back.
Yes, that's how you facilitate. You cannot facilitate with that pelvis going forward. That is wrong. That's how you promote robot man walk. Okay, that's not what we want to do. So you want to, the actual idea is you retract. You're going to facilitate in retraction. This leg comes forward as a protective response, and what does your opposing arm do? It also comes forward. So many people who teach facilitation teach as that side of the pelvis protracting. That's absolutely wrong. That's not how we walk. I want you to remember that for your competencies. Okay. So if you're doing a more proximal placement, I use the pelvis more than Professor Bowlby as my proximal area. I retract, and you wait for that foot to go forward. And I'm not just retracting, I'm retracting, and my facilitation goes into where I want her foot to go. I do not pull up. I never pull up with the gait, okay? So I'm retracting, but my facilitation goes into that foot. And it works. It's a really nice facilitation technique. How did it feel? Good? Okay, come on back.
You start with the weight shift to the opposite side, or?
My weight shift, initially, watch, okay, is to this side. Okay. I'm sorry. My weight shifts to the other side. I'm sorry.
Opposite side. Okay.
Because I want that protective, think of it in terms of the protective response. And what I do is I mimic the person's gait pattern, or I'm going to get really fouled up myself. So if I'm not going with the same leg and whatever as you are, you're not going to do well. Come on back one more. So you can go slower. And by going slower and my facilitation is stronger into the base of support, I'm discouraging toe walking. If I go faster, I'm going to get the arm swing coming in, but you're going to, now, watch this. Come on back again. This is so great. I really like it. All right. So say I forget. Then watch your patient, because then you're going like this. See, it's not right, and people do it all the time. We do not facilitate like this. This is robot walk. And if you start seeing you can use this also on your older patients, on your patients who've had CVAs, whatever. This is not just P's. This works very well all the way through and through. If Professor Bowlby does another one at the knees.
We'll do the shoulders, and I'm going to let them practice first before we do the knees.
Okay.
Notice it took her 2 or 3 steps to get it going. All right, so again, you don't expect the first 2 or 3 steps to be good until you get the rhythm that you need for
So
that
then you get the
particular
arm
body.
swing coming on in as well. That feels weird though, really.
Yeah.
Wait till you hit stairs. They're really cool. I'll do that again. So it takes a second, sometimes to get the momentum going and to get yourself going too, because it's a skill for you. You've got to get your own coordination going too with that patient.
This is the hardest one.
But it's my favorite one.
And
Because
want to walk, so like
when you
can
go,
do this
right.
across a walker, again, you're just going to be a little bit further away, but again, they could be holding and supporting on a walker, and you could be doing these things. Again, getting the muscles to do what they need to do. She took 2 steps before she got the rotated walking pattern.
Nice? Cool. How do you feel? Funny. It's still funny because you have to get the knees and whatever else. And you're going to be able to do that more by looking at your weight shift, how much weight shift you're giving the person, how fast you're going. Okay.
start working on gait. The other people that say